Hey everyone, welcome back to another fun episode of Learning English with us. I'm Ava, and this is my awesome friend Henry.
Hey everyone, we're so glad you're here today because we've got something super exciting planned. Today we're going to talk about likes and dislikes. Yes, that's right. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to tell someone what you love and what you just can't stand.
Exactly. Whether it's your favourite food, a hobby you enjoy, or even something you find annoying, today is all about helping you express yourself confidently. And don't worry, we'll guide you through everything step by step.
And guess what? Not only will we teach you useful phrases, but we're also going to introduce you to 10 new vocabulary words. These are words you'll definitely want to use in your everyday conversations.
Plus, we have a fun challenge at the end, so make sure you stick around. You won't want to miss it because it's going to be super interactive and will help you practice what you've learned.
Ready to get started? Let's jump right in.
Alright, before we dive into talking about likes and dislikes, let's first build your vocabulary toolkit. These words are going to help you express your feelings clearly and naturally.
That's right. The words we're about to teach you are simple, but super powerful when you're talking about what you enjoy, or what you really don't. Let's go.
First up, the word love. You've probably heard this one before, but did you know you can use it to talk about more than just people? You can love food, music, activities, anything that brings you joy.
Exactly. For example, I love playing football with my friends. It's a great way to stay active and have fun. And trust me, I could play football every single day if I had the time.
I can totally see that, and I love reading books. There's something so relaxing about getting lost in a good story. What about you, viewers? What's something you love? Think about it while we move on to our next word.
Now, onto something a bit more negative, the word hate. This is a strong word, but it's perfect when you really dislike something.
Right, but remember, don't overuse it. You don't want to say you hate everything. Save it for the things that really bother you, like I hate being stuck in traffic, or I hate waiting in long lines. What's something you hate, Henry?
I hate waking up early when it's cold outside. There's nothing worse than having to leave a warm bed in the winter. It's like a small nightmare every morning.
Oh, I can totally relate. But if we're being honest, I hate spiders. They just creep me out. Okay, next word, fond. This word is great when you want to talk about something you like a lot, but not as intensely as love.
Exactly. For example, I'm really fond of taking walks in the park. It's relaxing and it helps me clear my mind after a long day.
Yeah, I'm fond of watching sunsets. There's something magical about the sky changing colours. It's peaceful, right? Now here's a fun phrase for you, can't stand. This one is used when you absolutely dislike something, almost as much as hate, but it's a little less intense.
For example, I can't stand cold showers. No way. I always need hot water, especially in the mornings. What about you, Ava?
Oh, I can't stand doing dishes after a meal. It's the last thing I want to do when I'm full and tired. I'm sure some of you can relate to that.
Definitely. Okay, moving on to a happier word. Enjoy. This one's easy. You enjoy something when it makes you feel good, like when you're having fun.
Yeah, for example, I enjoy baking cookies on the weekends. The smell of freshly baked cookies is amazing, and it's fun to experiment with different flavours.
I enjoy playing video games with my friends. It's a great way to relax and compete a little. What's something you enjoy? Think about it.
Our next word is prefer. You use this word when you like one thing more than another. For example, I prefer tea over coffee. Tea just feels lighter to me, especially in the afternoon.
I prefer coffee in the morning because it wakes me up. But when it comes to relaxing in the evening, I prefer herbal tea. What about you all? Do you prefer tea or coffee?
We'd love to know. All right, next up, dislike. It's a little softer than hate, and it's a good word to use when something bothers you but not too much.
Exactly. For example, I dislike when it's too hot outside. It's hard to enjoy anything when you're sweating all the time.
I dislike loud music when I'm trying to focus. It makes it harder for me to concentrate. Okay, here's a stronger word, adore. When you adore something, you love it deeply.
Right. I adore my dog. He's always so happy to see me, and he makes my day better every time I come home.
I adore travelling. There's nothing better than exploring new places and learning about different cultures. And now for our last two words, interested in and detest.
When you're interested in something, it means you want to know more about it. For example, I'm really interested in history. I love learning about how the world has changed over time.
And finally, detest is a strong word for hate. I detest littering. It makes me so sad to see trash on the streets or in nature.
Me too. All right, now that we've got these 10 awesome words, let's put them to use.
Okay, it's time to use these new words in some real-life conversations. I'll start. Henry, what's something you really love?
That's easy. I love playing football. I enjoy the competition, the teamwork, and the feeling you get when you score a goal. There's nothing better. I usually play with my friends every weekend. What about you, Ava? What's something you love?
Well, I love reading. I could spend hours with a good book. There's just something about getting lost in a story and forgetting everything around you. I usually read in the evenings when everything is quiet and peaceful.
That sounds amazing. Now, let's talk about dislikes. Is there something you dislike doing?
Yes, I really dislike cleaning my apartment. I mean, who enjoys scrubbing floors and dusting furniture, right? It's one of those things that feels like it never ends.
Oh, I totally get that. I dislike doing laundry. It always seems like the moment I finish, there's another pile waiting for me. But you know what I detest? Waiting in long lines. I just can't stand it.
Same! I detest slow internet connections. Nothing is more frustrating than trying to stream a movie and having it buffer every 5 seconds.
I agree. Now, let's talk about preferences. What do you prefer, staying at home or going out?
It depends on the day, but I think I prefer staying at home with a good movie and some snacks. What about you?
I prefer going out and being active. I get restless if I stay home too long. But if it's raining, I definitely prefer to stay in.
Now it's your turn. Think about what you love, hate, prefer, or dislike. Use the words we just taught you and try making your own sentences. For example, I could say, I love going to the beach, but I dislike sand getting everywhere.
Exactly. And I could say, I enjoy playing video games with my friends, but I can't stand losing. Now you try it. Think of something you love and something you dislike, and say it out loud.
Or write it in the comments below. We'll be reading them and giving feedback, so don't be shy. This is your chance to practice.
And remember, practice makes perfect. The more you use these words, the more natural they'll feel. So, give it a try, right now. You've done an amazing job today. Now you know how to express your likes and dislikes with confidence. But don't stop here. Keep practicing these words with friends, family, or even on your own.
And here's a fun challenge for you. Write down 3 things you love and 3 things you dislike using the words we've taught you. Post them in the comments and we'll feature some of the best ones in our next video.
That's right. So make sure to be creative and show us what you've got. We love seeing how you're using what you've learned.
Thanks so much for joining us today. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new lesson.
We had a blast teaching you, and we can't wait to see you again. Until next time, keep practicing and keep learning.
Bye for now.